What is going on, folks? Toasty here, and today, well, you can see we've got the background changed for this video and maybe even for future videos, as we are going to be celebrating all of One Piece. At a bit of a dilemma as we were going through, as I was getting all of the packs together to make this video as to whether or not... Hold on a second. If I'm going to be doing this, we need to be doing this the right way. Hey, what is going on, folks? There we go. Now we're looking the part. Now we're going to be celebrating the One Piece way, celebrating Straw Hat style. We have got ourselves one of every single set, a pack from every set. They are all the way from OP1 all the way to OP16. We've got them primarily in Japanese and Simplified Chinese, as those packs are going to be way cheaper. I can't afford to source the English packs of these sets, but we can enjoy the hunt. We can enjoy the thrill of trying to go through each of the sets. And it's, you know, I'm just starting to get both into the anime and into the TCG itself. I'm starting to learn how the actual game works. Maybe I'll enter into some of my locals, but I've been having a lot of fun with the anime. I'm currently at the Water 7 arc, if that makes sense to any of you guys, for those of you who are watching the anime. And the Water Island arc is super fun, and I've just been wanting to kind of go through and celebrate all of the different sets with you guys and just kind of have some fun with it, you know? So I've got, again, all the sets. Hilariously enough, I couldn't get well, I didn't want to wait to get OP16 in Japanese, and I could get it at like basically retail price in English, and so I managed to get a few sleeve boosters. And so we're going to actually open up one of these. It's going to be the only English set that's going to be at the very end, as we're going to try to do all this in chronological order. But yeah, we're gonna go through the video, you guys. I'm gonna try to do my best to put all the different hits up and kind of go through all the different chases that you can have for each of the sets, and just kind of like have fun, just celebrate, you know, One Piece, and just talk about the card game and the anime. I think I'm gonna do things a little bit differently, as I'm going to open these packs from the bottom as opposed to using the pull tab, as I want to actually do something with the pack art at the end. So I think I'm going to do that for these cards here. So we're opening up OPC01, which is still super affordable. If you guys want to try to relive chasing through OP01, I highly recommend. Still, I mean, again, it sucks. There's a lot of... Apparently, as I did my research, a lot of different scandals about like mapped boxes and cases that have basically already been searched. A lot of the hits supposedly have already been kind of taken. A lot of the treasure has already been looted. The booty's already been looted by some dirty scoundrels. But a little disclaimer before we go into OP1 and the remainder of the sets: I highly recommend you do not try to do something like this in the attempt to try to actually chase for any major hits. I am doing this strictly for the video and for fun and for educational purposes. Maybe we get lucky, we probably won't, but I just want to do it for fun. I wanted to put on the straw hat and, you know, like make this fun video for you guys. But the reason why I say that, as we're going to get started. The reason why I say that is that all of the Bandai packs that you find in both English, Japanese, Simplified Chinese, Korean, whatever you're going to find, they are effectively seeded. We got an event card. So OPC01, we got an event card. Nothing super crazy. So, again, the major thing is that these cards likely don't have any hits in them, as what a lot of people will do if you're buying loose packs, and even if it's from like a reputable quote-unquote source, because a lot of these shops still, they're in it to make money. I'm not mad at them, you know, they're providing a service, they need to get singles for the shop, you know, like they're in it to make money. And so a lot of the times, you know, they're opening up booster boxes themselves and they want to make the most money, and well, the best way to do that is to open up your cases, get a hit, get the SP, get the manga rare, and then the rest of that case, dude, is pretty much cooked. There's nothing of crazy value in there. And so you can do that if you have them sourced. Ooh, okay. OP02, we hit, looks like it's just a regular secret rare. All right. Sorry, I thought I saw some crazy different text. That card's fun though. That's a super fun card. I think this guy is Borsalino. I can't remember. Again, I am barely at the water arc, and I love it because I'm gonna combat some people. I kept seeing this meme that it's like, oh yeah, like One Piece is great. Like once you hit like the episode 300 mark, and everything before that is a real chore. And to some degree, yes, it is. And the fact that I've been able to kind of like watch it on the off side, like more passively, has made it so much more doable, because this is a mountain. One Piece is an absolute mountain if you want to like climb from the very beginning and work your way up, which not everybody does. 1,000+ episodes, but I would argue, I'm clapping back, that actually Water 7, which starts around like the 240 mark, I'll have to, Editor Toasty, put that up there, what we've got on that. Water 7 is definitely like that is like, I thought that I would really love the Skypiea arc, but no, dude, the Water Island arc is so much cooler. All right, so OPCO2, we hit a secret rare. We hit Borsalino. Again, I'm gonna try to put the hits up on the screen as we go along. Oh wait, no, we're not pulling the tab. We're cutting from the bottom. That's what we're doing. But yes, I'm going to put the different chases up for each of the sets as we put them up, as honestly, to try to, for me, I don't know as much. I haven't, like, I know, I try to focus my attention on like the sets that I want to actually primarily collect. I know that OP13 is like a banger set. I know PRB01 is really good. OP11 is basically this kind of a hit or miss set, but like there's some crazy chases in there if you manage to get the manga rares. But there's a bunch of other cards in the set themselves that are still worth like a decent amount, and it's crazy to think like how TCGs have gotten to that point now where each set can have like a nice handful of cards that are worth like hundreds of dollars. And it's just insane to think about, because like back in the day, and it's funny, you youngins, anybody, let me know in the comments below if I'm like being ridiculous here. We're opening up OP04, which is the Japanese OP04. May not necessarily understand that like the thing that kicked it off, the like modern grail, arguably, is the Moonbryon. Yes, and the Moonbryon, when it first came out, even when it was like hitting its like beginner peaks, the thing that kind of kicked off like the hobby in like terms of like where things are at now to some degree, it was like $500 card. And that was insane. That was big. That was big. Like, whoa, dude, a $500 card in like a Pokemon booster box. Whoa. And there are manga cards in here that are worth thousands of dollars. The latest set of Gundam GD05 Freedom Ascension, Gundam Wing LR++ is worth almost $4,000 right now. Like, that is absolutely insane. So it looks like we hit a rare. So the other thing as well that you'll notice is that in English versus Japanese, there are two rares that you'll hit. So you actually, it's kind of double the chance, double the rarity. Some people will say double the hits, but I say that kind of depends. Like, some boxes are a little bit more luckier than others, and again, it depends. Was the case already searched by somebody, or was there some, you know, OP bro who did the same thing? They split a case with their friends, they found the manga rare, and they're like, we're selling off the rest of these boxes. You know what I mean? Like that sort of thing. So that's pretty big in the One Piece set, the One Piece scene, bigger than what it is in Pokemon. In Pokemon, that's kind of a thing, but you sometimes might get lucky. You might get 2 Moonbryons per case. You know, it's not unheard of, as English batching is a lot different compared to like other ones. So we're going to take a second here to go through OP5. I want to talk about OP5 for a second, because this particular set, this particular set, for some reason, is really hard to find, especially like sourcing a lot. I don't know, you guys, again, let me know in the comments if you guys have noticed this, but a lot of booster boxes for some of the older One Piece sets are only really getting sourced from China. I had a One Piece OP13 Japanese booster box that is stuck in customs that was shipped in from China, and that's on me. I didn't notice that it was being shipped from China before I already hit click buy. I just saw like a decent price, reputable sales from the person, so like a decent like, you know, degree there. So it's like, yeah, okay, fine, we'll do this. This seems like a good price before this box started to get more and more like expensive. But dude, when I try to find OP05 in Japanese, it's just hard. The cheap ones that are like 150 or so that you might find on eBay are all sourced from China. I just don't trust that. And the ones that are legitimate are like 250-ish plus, and that is just insane, especially because OP05, there's some fun hits in here, but again, this particular set is also kind of like bang or bust. You either hit the Luffy or you don't hit the Luffy. We did not hit the Luffy. So again, these packs, these sets are likely cooked. Like, these, we're probably not going to get much out of it. I just like to go through the art, enjoy some of the new characters that I now understand. As I was originally kind of opening up packs and was first getting into the hobby, there's lots of characters, lots of art and references that I just shrug my shoulders about. But now, you know, like I get this guy, and you know, I understand the Skypiea arc and all the stuff that came from that point. I think as we get later on into the sets, I might understand less and less, as again, there's a whole mountain for you to climb. I'm barely on episode 250-ish, so that is not something that, you know, I will potentially be able to accomplish in like the near future, but I'm working on it. And it looks like we got a leader card. So in the earlier sets, you get a leader card, you're basically cooked. Like, there's no real hit in there. So we got a leader card. I have no idea who she is. Looks like we're hitting the points that right, don't necessarily know, but hey, I know Tony Chopper. It does kind of bum me out, because again, I've seen, you know, the huge art skips and like the generation skips that they've had throughout One Piece, which is fine. You know, I understand that, you know, this anime has been on for 25 plus years. Like, to expect it to not evolve, to expect it to not, you know, kind of change in some ways that's just impossible. You know, like nothing is going to remain that static forever. But I digress. I guess I'm answering my own question. But Tony Chopper, though, he shouldn't have been. No, like, he should. I loved his original design. I like his fun kind of soft, you know, characteristics now, and I think he's still a fun kind of design currently. But having now such uber nostalgia for like original, I'm gonna be real bummed when he changes from like his current fun, chubby, wacky design into, you know, what is that? Oh, that dude's fun. I have no idea who the hell that guy is, but he's fun. And we got an event card. So far, dude, we are not looking very good, which again is fine. That is not what we're looking to do. We're looking to just kind of go through the set, enjoy the art, open up the pretty much what is going to amount to be like about a booster box's worth of product. Should have said at the beginning, I think it's like 24 packs that we have in total. I've got a couple of extra OP16 that we may open as well to make it that much better. But, and that being said, so this is perfect. So apparently this, and again, I guess, spoiler alert for those of you who don't know, and for those of you who have gotten spoiled it, me, or already in the know, apparently there's some time skip of some sort that explains why there's all like that futuristic outfit or something, like all the stuff that happens. I have no idea, but that is what this particular set OP07 is supposed to be for. So interesting. We'll take a look at this. I guess the fish people come back at some point. I know that guy. This was a fun filler arc. I didn't hate this arc. I think that's one of my favorite things.
I know what kind of man you are.
Jeez, okay. I know who this man is. I know what that person is into. And more event cards. Dude, we're hitting. Actually, you know what? Let's spin this. Life is how you make it, right? Let's take a little page out of Luffy's book, and let's just have some fun, because look at how eventful this box opening has been so far. We have made quite the event. It's like 50% of the packs that we've opened up so far have all been event cards. That's so funny. All right, well, you know what, whatever, I ain't mad at it. And I love it because the whole time that I was like, you know, trying to like workshop the idea of the video, the whole reason why I even got that, I was like, let's make a little event out of it. You know, let's make an event out of it. Let's make it like a fun little thing, and we'll put the hits up and like go through like all the sets, and it'll be fun, you know, it'll be a fun little event. You idiot, you stupid dum-dum, you went and done jinxed yourself, and the world was like, all right, dog, event cards it is. I hope you like event cards. Now I understand what event cards are to some degree, since I kind of started to learn some of the things from the TCG. Is again, I want to learn how to play. I understand Bandai looks like they have a certain sort of like way that they structure their card games, like with the way that resource, that's a fun rare, with the way that resource comes in every turn, just like it does in the Gundam card game. It just looks like there's just slight little variables, obviously, but I've heard nothing but good things. I've heard that One Piece card game is like super fun, so I've been meaning to get into it, but I guess now, you know. And I'm hoping maybe, because OP17 is supposed to be coming out soon, and I'm hoping that maybe if I can kind of get it down enough, I know that you can go to your local game store, and I think it's August 4th. If it is a different date, I will put a correction above, but around August 4th, if you're interested and have learned how to play the game, you can enter into your locals, as they're going to be doing some fun tournaments that are starting at that time, and that's going to be for the pre-release of OP17, so you might even get lucky and get some packs at retail price. Hopefully I get this video out before that or on around that date. Shouldn't hopefully take too long, but all right, so this one's going to be a little bit more fun. So this is PRB01. I know that this is a premium booster set, and there are tons. PRB01 is loaded with hits. I've got a sealed Japanese booster box right there, which is, again, dude, pick that booster box up now before it becomes insane. Even in Japanese and English, it's ridiculous, but this has got 10 packs, so it's more of a celebration set. So let's take a little bit more time. Looks like our Dawn card is just a regular Dawn. I guess they put that there at the front for you, which is nice. It would have been great to get a foil one, but it is what it is. So we'll take just a little bit more time to enjoy kind of the art on this set. And it looks like we pulled ourselves another event card. All right, well, this one's like crazy foiled though. Ah, okay, and another event card, also crazy foiled. And we pulled ourselves an SR of Whitebeard, and we pulled ourselves a pirate foil of this chubby dude. Interesting. Is pirate foil a rare thing? I don't like it. Me and him share too many similarities. That's don't like that guy. I did not like that episode. That dude annoyed the crap out of me. I'm glad he's dead. Or who knows, dude. In Skypiea, that arc, I want to talk about it. That particular arc, which fun. I didn't even know that this had the pirate foiling. See, this is kind of why I wanted to do this video. Didn't even know. I did a bunch of research on a lot of this stuff beforehand, and this totally surprised me. Looks like we got a pirate foil of this round fella. And the SR of Whitebeard +2. Oh, another pirate foil. That's why that one was so sparkly. Okay, so we got two pirate foils. We got a pirate foil event card, and then a pirate foil of that guy. You know, we'll just put them up there. Don't be ashamed. You know, if they make an anime character about you, basically, own up to it. Stupid. All right, so that was fun. So yeah, so that's why I wanted to kind of take a little bit of time. PRB01, we've got a similar one with PRB02 that's going to be coming up towards the end of the set, but we've got OPC09. So I should have actually said this before as well, so you can tell. So if it's Simplified Chinese, it'll actually have that, so it's OPC09. If it's Korean, it'll be OPK. Japanese still says OP and then the number set, and then English will have it denote it saying it's an English booster pack, which once we get to OP16, we can show you that difference as well. But yeah, so again, the big thing, do not try to, if I'm going to give you advice for, if anybody you who are, you know, and I love it because it's like, I guess it is kind of a give or take. Sorry, I'm like rambling about like, oh, like people who take advice from like YouTubers and and people who are like, whatever, I'm going to give my advice anyways. If I'm going to give any advice, again, do not buy like loose packs like this with the intent to rip and hope for like a manga rare. Is it's, and we got a leader pack, so that means we're cooked. That you're gonna get something crazy out of it, is it's just not gonna happen. But if you wanted to do it for like your collection, you know, like if you want to have just exposure, just a sealed booster pack to kind of just like know that you have in the background, for you to either put up or say that it's in your collection, maybe even, you know, resell later on down the line if that's something you're looking to do. And, you know, maybe make sure to tell those people that, hey, you know, this was something that you purchased just off of a loose pack previously, you know, if you feel so inclined. Again, it's technically, you don't have to tell people that, but I like to let people know where I get my packs sourced. You know, that also, again, for me, because I get a lot of my stuff from a very trustworthy local comic shop. Hey, look, it's that guy. It's the guy that I was talking about. I didn't hate his art. His filler, that filler was fun. Hey, it looks like we've got a secret rare. Is this an alternate art? Nope. Another secret rare. We've hit 3 secret rares so far. I guess 4 technically if you include that guy. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Let's put them up too. This is part of the celebration. We are going to be, we're fortunate. We should show off any of the actual secret rares that we managed to get out of these, as those are going to be hard enough to pull without having to kind of get lucky enough to get anything else that's actually ridiculous. So again, it's crazy. I keep going through all these different tangents, dude. I need to like pick one topic and stick with it, because now that I'm thinking about it, I was talking about this earlier. It's crazy how, like, yeah, dude, like some cards are just ridiculously expensive now, and like you can find a set that like previously, back in my day, you know, you would be lucky if you got a card that was worth, you know, $300, $400, $500, and like now you got some sets that have like 12 cards that are like worth $100 plus, like easy, you know, and that's not even including like the grading market. So we've got EB02 25th anniversary collection. This one is a bit of a stinker set from what I remember from some of my research. Wasn't anything super crazy in here. And we got a buggy. We got a bulk hollow buggy. So yeah, it's crazy how like there's some, I mean, again, I guess it's a bit of a balance, because there's some cards that are just absolute, or some sets that are still stinkers, some sets that are still hit or miss. OP11, I do know that much. OP11, you either hit the Luffy or you don't hit the Luffy. I think there's one other card that's worth, like, I guess like the baseline for a lot of people is, you know, can I pull a card that is worth at least the cost of a booster box? If I can get one card and it's not one of the cards that I want, can I turn around and sell it and then use that to fund the purchase of a new booster box? And the fact that there are multiple chances to pull like high-end cards that are worth, you know, 1 to multiple booster boxes, like, that's just crazy, dude. That was unheard of. That was not something that even Pokemon was really able to like accomplish until like some of the more modern sets. Looks like we hit our rare. Yeah, this cloud guy looks like Sanji. I'm still bummed about Sanji. I really wanted to like Sanji. I came in thinking for sure that Sanji was going to be like my main character, but dude, apparently he's way better in the manga. I need to read the manga, but there's so much. Apparently he's like way better in the manga, and like the dude who made him like absolutely hated him and just decided to do character assassination of him in the anime, because I do not like the lover boys super Gooner Deluxe attitude of Sanji in the anime. Just not me as a person. Just kind of you know, frustrating to have him do something cool and then ruin it with something like that. And we got a leader, so means that we're cooked here. So I really thought that I was gonna like Sanji, as again, I am a home cook, and I really gravitate towards, you know, cooking aesthetics. But yeah, they ruined him in the anime, and But I did discover, I think I've discovered who my favorite Straw Hat character is, and we'll do that as we're going through PRBC02. So this is Premium Booster Collection 02. This is the Simplified Chinese version, indicated by the C at the end of the set name in the top left. But my favorite, for those of you, is again, now that I'm on the Water 7 arc, I'm on the Water Island arc, might be able to properly guess. So we'll go ahead and we'll go through this pack here and give you a little bit of time to mull it around in your head to see, you know, I'm on the Water Island arc. Who would be so important on the Water Island arc that would become his new favorite? Hey, we've got this guy. Hockey Mihawk. Oh, that's a fun texture foil. Yo, that's a fun event card. Okay. We'll put this up. We'll put this on the event. Oh, we got more fun SR foiling. This guy's fun. I have no idea who the hell he is. And then we got our Dawn food card. I should have seen in the back it was a Dawn card. I guess it's supposed to be on the premium boosters. Interesting. So were we able to guess? I'm the worst. I'm a stinker. I'm so sorry for those of you who are still tuned in. Nico Robin, Miss all day Sunday, dude. Like, Nico Robin is absolutely my, she immediately skyrocketed to be like my favorite character. She is a ride or die type character, and she's love Nico Robin. She's super fun. Love her character design. I'm kind of bummed that, again, same thing, they updated her character design from what I've seen in like the future episodes, and I really like her unique characteristics and what makes her like fun in the older episodes, but I'll have to watch the newer ones, and I guess I'll withhold some of my judgment. But dude, yeah, no, Nico Robin 100% skyrocketed to like my favorite character, my favorite Straw Hat character for sure, I think. Chopper might be number 2. I mean, I love that little dude. I love Chopper. I love the way that Chopper can command a crowd. Yes, he can. Chopper can command a crowd. All right, so with that being said, dude, we're getting on to OPC 13. Again, Simplified Chinese. This set we're taking a second on because this is the banger set. If you can get your hands on it on English, it is dropping in price. I think it's like $400 right now, give or take, if you can get it in English, which is a really good price considering it's around 600 or so before. But, you know, again, who knows? These things kind of ebb and flow. Don't take that as like super critical. You gotta go out and get it right now. But if you want to have a fun set to open in the future, if you want to have something that just exposes you to One Piece as a whole and just have like a good solid like booster box, if you just like collecting cards and you want it, because I thought about that once, you know, like I just want to get like a boot from like just all sets, whatever, doesn't even matter if I collect it. I just want to have like something that's like a good representation of that in like the hobby as a whole. And so if you're looking for something like that, OP13, like if you wanted somebody to like who like also knew what they were talking about and they walk into your room, they go, oh dude, you got like 5-6 years from now, yeah, OP13 is going to be like that set that people are going to be like, dude, yes, this is a man of culture, this man knows what he knows what he's talking about. I'm gonna be so bummed if we get there's a leader or an event card. I can feel it. Although I think even if there's a leader card in OP13, you can still get a decent hit. But the manga rares in this set are insane. There's a lot of really other fun alternate art cards that you can pull in OP13. And event card, dude. How many event cards? It's like, I get it, because it's like, it's either, I mean, it's kind of a 50-50 in the sense like it's either going to be like a rare or an event card. I'm just like blown away at the fact that it's just like the majority of the pulls we've gotten have all been event cards. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Let this, again, I told you at the beginning of this video, don't try to attempt this. I should put like the jackass one, like, warning, do not attempt this video. Stunts in this were performed by a real idiot who wastes his money, and he's doing this for a YouTube video so that you don't have to. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Just save your money. Just save your money, or buy it as like a collector's piece, just to kind of like have as like representation of like your fandom. But do not open them. Do not open them. It's also, if this helps, because this helps me as well, it's like that fun thing, you like seal something away, and like how do you have all that sealed booster product and you just don't open it? And I'm like, well, it's a testament to my patience. And we got a bulk rare out of EB03, which is the heroine, a heroine, One Piece Heroines edition. I love it. Not quite the name you'd expect for it in the West, but again, this set is still really fun. This is the waifu set. This set, I thought, like, again, it was hyped up like it was going to be super crazy, and absolutely could have been a lot more bonkers, but the manga rares in that set weren't, I mean, they were still fun, but the community didn't take to them as much as I thought that they would. So we're getting towards the end of it, dudes. We are already at OPC 14, dude. We have been just chugging along. I've been sitting here just talking about One Piece, talking about my love of the hobby, which is exactly why I try to make these videos. So I'm super glad that I've been managing to do exactly that so far. All right, so we are at OP14. Crocodile. Yeah, I hate that guy. I think one of the things that is like the funniest thing for me in One Piece so far, and again, maybe it gets fixed in the remaining 700 episodes that I have for the series. I guess like it kind of has something to do with like the pacing, but like the fact that like the oh my god, like they're like, oh, you have exactly 30 seconds for this train to like arrive and blah, and you're like, they've been chatting for like the last 30 minutes. Like this is worse than Dragon Ball Z. I thought DBZ was like the worst offender of this, but like no, dude, One Piece is like the worst offender of that, dude. Oh my god. When they got to the bit and for the second time Luffy was caught in between buildings and was just out of commission, out of the fight for that exact reason, and then Zoro's in like the exact same situation, and there's just all of like literally like arguably the most intense stuff that's happened in the anime so far, and they're just just chilling like I mean, I get it. I'm laughing about it now, so clearly it worked, but you guys are killing me with this. You guys are killing me. All right, so we're getting towards the end of our sets here, dude. Again, nothing super crazy. Nothing crazy at all, honestly. We hit OP15. That means that we're... Damn, I didn't even realize it. We're getting towards the end. Yeah, I love it because I pulled this in English and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is anything. I know Nami. Nami's a popular character. I wonder if this is an important card. No, it's just a bulk rare. So out of the 24 cards before we get into, and again, denote says English version here, OP16. Before we get into OP16 sleeve boosters, we'll take a look at the hits that we've got. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 secret rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 event cards, and then, well, we've got OP16. So this sleeved booster, and it's real unfortunate because apparently like even like the One Piece like sleeve boosters, like people weigh, you know what I mean, like you can and it sucks because it's like impossible, you know, you can oh, don't do that, you know, you can't tell. That's why like people even talking about it in like certain communities and subreddits, like even mentioning weighing packs is like a bannable offense because, you know, like taboo, but it happens. You have to be aware of it. It's something, this is kind of part of the hobby. You need to know it's going to happen, and just, you know, if it happens, it happens. You know, you hope for the best, plan for the worst. But all right, so we're going to go through OP16. Jinbei, don't know that guy. I've seen him once, and he messed up and or killed that one dude that one time. At least One Piece with like them and killing characters, and I know there's an important one that got spoiled for me, but that was my biggest complaint on the Skypiea arc. Like, Enel never killed anybody. And he didn't do anything. Like, he, if anything, like, helped them out, you know? Like, Sanji was, like, walking a little bit better, like that kink in his leg. Hey, look, we finish it off with an event card. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And again, I know it's still kind of 50-50. It's either going to be an event card or it's going to be a rare, but still so many event cards. Wow, look at that. You know what? Now let's not leave it out another event card. We got an extra booster pack here. Let's go ahead and let's rip open one more booster pack of OP16 in English. Let's hope for anything that isn't an event card. We already got the one pulled from the bottom, so we'll go ahead and we'll use this as an example. You see here, Bandai has the fun pull tab. Pokemon take note. Pokemon take note. Pull tab up here. You take it, you pull it. There you go. Look at that. Comes out. Super clean. Super clean. Don't know who that guy is. I think I met this guy once. All right, I know who Roronozo is. Shanks. All right, that's a fun combo. Seen them too. Buggy event card. Ramba. No idea who that guy is. But Hancock, I hear she's popular, but I have not gotten to her yet. Just got to Frankie, basically. Which is funny. Actually, that's so hilarious. I just thought about it. I'm sure like everybody in the comments is like, Frankie, his favorite character is Frankie. Oh my gosh, yeah, Frankie, dude, yeah, he's the new dude. And actually, yeah, Frankie, yeah, he might be my number 2. I do gravitate towards people like Frankie. He is hella cool. We got Kuzan. Does that mean that there's a Kuzan manga rare back here? No, it means that there is another. Hey, we got the foiled Dawn card. I should have seen that in the back. Weird. This is, oh no, this is a stage card. That's why I was like, this looks like an event card, but it's not. No, it's a stage card. Okay. I lied. We're opening up one more. So it was 21. It was 21 plus the 3 OP16 booster packs, sleeve booster packs in English. These ones are what's going to make it up to 24. So we opened up 24 packs in total, which is the equivalency of a booster box. So I get to tell myself I don't have to open up any more packs for the rest of the week or for the rest of today. Doesn't matter how many booster boxes of GDO5 Freedom Ascension you have there in there behind you. You don't need to open them. You open up basically a booster box worth of One Piece. You didn't really pull anything crazy fun, but you open up a booster box worth of One Piece. We got to celebrate One Piece as a whole. Super fun anime. You know, again, like one of the things I always meant to watch back in the day, but never really did. Leader pack, which means we might be cooked. Yes. Last pack. We pulled a Marshall D Teach. We got nothing. Wah, wah, wah. All right then, folks, that is the box. I guess that is all of the quote-unquote hits. Let's go ahead and let's do a little bit of a hit parade. Let's show off what we've got here. And I'm only showing off these event cards because look at how eventful this box opening was. Look at how eventful it was. We did pull this in pirate foil, which is pretty cool. Look at how eventful it was. There's other sparkly foiling, and then again we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I guess in the premium boosters, those ones I think you're guaranteed SRs, at least one in each pack, so these ones like aren't anything special, but they're still cool. They're still definitely cool to the collection. Add to the binder, you know, that's the point. Have a cool binder. People forget that binders are a thing, you know, like, and I love it too, because that's like one of the major things where like you see somebody, you talk to like the homie who's like brand new in the hobby, and like, what should I get? What should I buy? Like, what is like the best thing? What is like the best set? Like, what's the most profitable thing that I should buy right now? And I look at them dead in the eye and I say, do you have a binder? Well, no, I don't have a binder yet, but like, you know, I got $60 burning a hole in my pocket. What should I go and buy right now? Buy a binder and some good sleeves and some top loaders and some storage stuff. All of the unfun, unsexy things that you're really gonna need for your collection. So that is another bit of toasty advice for you. Anyways, you guys, this video is going on long enough. I'm gonna have to edit this thing down, but I had a lot of fun opening up these One Piece booster packs with you. I'm hoping that you guys had fun too. Leave your boy a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you enjoy the content. Let me know if there's anything you would like to see that's different. Gonna be opening up more One Piece, more Gundam, more Pokemon, action figure reviews, all that good stuff. So I had a lot of fun opening up these packs today. Keep it toasty out there. Peace.